Once he got the blocks, he made a move, and he was headed to the end zone.
What I never do. How you supposed to walk with me? I'm 80 steps ahead of you. My mind is on Socrates, all my bars on Rubik's Cube. Every time I do it, I just have to do it beautiful. I can't let this moment pass. Yeah, I know my time is now. Know my mama proud of me, and my grandma smiling down. Every time I turn it up, whole crowd be wilding out. Matter of fact, let me see your hands. Look, I saw my shot and I took it. I couldn't do it different. Couldn't afford to stop and go. I had to stay consistent. Made up my mind that no matter what, I gotta win. That's why it's always me and never them. One shot for everybody living in the moment. One shot is all you get, so you gotta own it. One shot. You only get one shot. One shot for everybody living in the moment. One shot is all you get, so you gotta own it. One shot. You only get one shot.
Order of a lion, my time, here I go. I am not moving in silence if it ain't moving.
It's the NFL on EA Sports. And we'll see Chris Godwin closing in on 1,000 yards receiving on the year. It's the Buccaneers and the Falcons. All that and more coming up next on EA Sports.
We are just a few miles from the Gulf Coast of Florida at Raymond James Stadium here in Tampa. Today we've got a Week 13 matchup for you here between the Atlanta Falcons and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. CD, you look at the Falcons in this matchup. The bottom line, there are not many defenses in the league that seem up to the task to slow down their ground game. But this might be one of them, and in everything that they have said and done this week, they feel confident that they're ready.
And I like how you set this whole thing up because it comes down to this to me. These first few carries, they're going to be exciting, they're going to be physical, they're going to be battles. Each side trying to establish control in this game.
The calendar has turned to December, and we're in the home stretch now as we're underway in Week 13. No run back here on the opening kickoff as we'll start at the 25. So here come the Falcons now to get the football for the first time. And a look at a guy, definitely got a little razzle-dazzle to him. Can do it with his arm or his legs. Their mobile QB. A former Seminole back home in Florida. It's Dalvin Cook. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. Right away, they rack up 10 yards on their first play from scrimmage. Well, there you go. This offense off to a strong start this afternoon.
Yeah, with a big run and a first down. That's putting what you practice into play. That's excellent execution to get things started.
Now, a little bit of space there for Cook that time as he winds up getting about 7 there on first down. There are the numbers for Cook from a week ago. 15 carries for an even 100 yards.
He's hoping to have the same type of game, but he's going up against the #1 defense in the league, and they're very good at fitting the run. So now you've got to think offensive strategy, maybe a little more play action, and try and find some people open downfield.
Here's the option going left on second down. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That time they pick up a 24 yards on the keeper. First down. And this, I mean, it's certainly something to watch out for. He is not afraid to call his own number on plays like that. And here he takes it for good yardage.
And we know this defense prepared all week for this, but sometimes when you see it in person, it's a whole different ball game. And all that preparation, it goes right out the window.
And despite a nice juke there, really good move, he only gets about a yard, and it brings up second down. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. That's to Dalvin Cook, his running back. And they move this all the way down to the 9. That one goes for 24 yards. First and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. They'll set up to throw. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4. Second and goal from inside the 5. Cook will get about halfway there as he takes this from the 4 down to the 2. This opening drive is taken into the 2, but now they come up on a 3rd and goal. Again, it's Cook. What a stand so far defensively, and now that's going to bring up a 4th and goal. So out now comes the field goal unit for the Falcons. From the right hash at a bit of a tight angle. And his kick here is good. And the Falcons are out to a 3-0 advantage. So 3 points on the board, as easy a field goal as you're going to get, but I can see you shaking your head.
I love that peripheral vision of yours, partner, because to me, if it's the 4th quarter and you're up 6, I get it. But now, even if you run and don't get in, you're still setting them up to go a long field, 98, 99-yard drive. How do you look at your defense and not give them that opportunity?
So here are the Bucs now to take over for the first time. And they will be led out by their rookie quarterback. They begin the drive on the ground. It's White. He'll get this to the 24, and it's 2nd down. Now, these two division rivals, a couple of late games on the schedule this year. Their first meeting, you might remember, was back in Week 10, and it was the visitors getting the win there, so they'll be looking for the sweep back here at home. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Ross. Looking for Cooper. That's complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a 1st down. Back to throw. Ross. Got an open man. That's David Njoku, the tight end. The Bucs add 8-3 now. They come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Ross. This to the former Falcon, Russell Gage. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line. Give the rookie another one on this opening drive and a 1st down with it. A nice start, Charles, for the first-year passer. He's come out, made a few plays, nice plays to begin this contest.
He certainly has. And if he finishes off this drive with a touchdown pass, I vote we don't call him rookie anymore. We'll move him right to veteran and continue from there.
They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another 1st down. It will. Back to throw. Ross. He's got Allen. And they're going to get this down inside the 20.
And I think this is a route we'll see more of as this game goes on, because with his speed, they want to get him the ball in space on drag routes just like this. They want him to get the ball and run after the catch. Good job there, though, holding him for a short gain.
And now the throw here is incomplete, and with that, we come to the end of the first quarter of play. 2nd quarter now in Tampa Bay. It's the Buccaneers in control of the football as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. They'll look to throw again. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Oh, they were so close. That close to their first points of the game. Just needed to hang on just a second longer. But he couldn't complete the process of the catch through the jostling from the defender.
Ross throwing on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Bucs try it on 4th down but come up empty. And the Falcons defense stands tall. They'll get the football back. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. And now the drive starts with a completion out to the right. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30. A good gain on first. Has him set up with second and just a couple of inches now from the 29. Cook now off the read option. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. They run again on 1st down. Cook. And he'll scratch out a yard up to the 30, and that's all. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. He'll drop to throw. Being chased out left. Give him 9 yards on the scramble there, but it does leave him still a few inches shy with 3rd down looming. They'll run it. Here's Cook. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he will step out of bounds down near the 10-yard line. 73 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. On 1st and 10, it's Algier. And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5. On 2nd down, Cook. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. This will be the 8th play of the drive, and it's 3rd and inches. Algier will try to pick it up. And he will take it in for a Falcon touchdown. Tyler Algier, his 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead grows to 10-0. So that drive in total 8 plays. And it was Tyler Algier capping things off with a touchdown. On the return is Cooper from his end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. Tampa Bay, they're getting ready to set up shop here for their 2nd drive. And, of course, this a critical game in regards to not just the division race, but playoff seeding as well. They are a game up, but a loss here could really muddy the waters.
And both of these teams want to clear things up about how they feel about each other and their standing in the league. Because these two teams, they've really been the cream of the crop in their division. So this game, it's been looming on both of their schedules.
Looking for Godwin again, and he's got him once more.
Holding offense.
He's trying to protect his quarterback's blind side. Got nabbed for the hold.
You have one job over there. Make sure that man does not get hit. So if you have to hold occasionally, do so because they don't catch all of them. This time they did.
To throw is Ross. Looking to throw on 2nd down. And that is incomplete. Nearly intercepted. The free safety couldn't quite get his hands around it, and it brings up 3rd down. Ross now to throw on 3rd down. Looking downfield for Godwin. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
That looks like it's going to be 2 empty possessions now to start this football game. I think they're going to have to sit down and talk about what worked for them last week in their win. Sometimes you over-game plan, overthink things. Get back to what works.
36 yards on the punt with no return. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10. They start the drive with Cook. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Cook now off the read option. And he'll only get a yard, maybe 2, up to the 46. The offense on third down, they've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. The Falcons send out their punter as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And now where will the side judge stop his walk? That's the question. He says it crossed out of bounds at about the 17-yard line. Well, following the punt return here, there's someone shaken up. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. They go play action here on first down. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. 10-0 our score. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. To throw again. Ross. A quick pass here to Godwin. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Now Ross on 3rd and 2. Over the middle, complete. That's White. And he is going to have a Bucs first down by about a yard as they're able to convert on 3rd and 2. Now a timeout called for by the offense as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. Back to throw again. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Darius Slay with a pick, and the Falcons are going to take possession of the football. Check pitch, opposite, read, catch right. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Throw left side, there's London. Touchdown, Falcons! Drake London, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Falcons are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes our score 17-0. Well, they got the ball in great field position. One play later, boom, end zone. And no return from Cooper. Out it'll go to the 25. The attention shifting back to Chris Godwin and the rest of the Tampa offense. You would have to think you're going to make it more of a priority to get him the football. You're losing here in the 2nd quarter, and he's been really quiet.
I think all we have to do, and it's too bad we can't actually see the actual play sheet now from the coordinator, because he's looking down at that and saying, okay, do I put him in different spots? Do I try and isolate him? What routes do I run? You're exactly right. They've got to get the ball in his hands and get their offense kick-started.
He does have the 2 catches, but pretty quiet so far. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Here's Ross to throw on 2nd down. He'll get that out to the flat to White. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Operating from the gun, Ross. And this one is incomplete.
Well, it looked like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. Now, I believe they buzzed down. They're going to take another look at this play with all reviews coming from the replay official here in the final 2 minutes of the half.
After review of the play,
this is first and goal, a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. Again, he'll drop to throw. And he hauls it in for a Buccaneer touchdown. David Njoku from yards out. And the Bucs get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point by Sly is up and good, and that'll cut the lead to 17-7. So the lead back down to 10 as things get a little more interesting, and the kick is away.
Free kick out of bounds.
Very good starting field position for the Falcons offense as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. Ready. 3 yards remain for 2nd down. Back to throw here. That's complete. It's Elijah Moore. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. On the throw, let him too much that time. It's incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. They'll look to throw here. Swinging this out wide here for Cook. And they're going to get this down to about the 37. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. And we're going to get timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the 2nd quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. And now they'll take a timeout defensively. After the 2nd down play, they burn the timeout, making them sweat out the final few ticks here in the 2nd quarter. And his kick is good. And that will do it for this first half. So we have reached halftime now with a visit. Halftime over, no problem with us. We skip right to the 3rd quarter and continue this midseason contest. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. So this a 2-possession ball game as we get back underway, set for the 3rd quarter. This one fielded at the 5. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. Offense heading back out, and with them comes Rachaad White. And he's closing in on that number that all running backs circled beginning of the year, the number 1,000. Could do it on this drive.
And you have to think to yourself that this moment, getting to this spot, it started in the offseason, right? Not just the workouts, right? Not just getting yourself physically prepared, but mentally, as well as your team, as well as your unit, head coach, offensive coordinator. We run the football. We give you opportunities. He's taking advantage of it.
And when you get this close to the mark, you just hope things don't tighten up, right? You probably want to get there and get it in your rearview mirror.
You really do, don't you? Because now it becomes predominant, and you wonder about play calling as well. Do you want to call plays to get that out of the way, or are you still calling plays to win the game first? That becomes the burden of the play caller.
Now a deep ball here, hauled in just past the 50. And now off to the races, down the right side. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. That's a score you felt they had to have here in the 3rd quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much and you try too hard, you don't get this score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
So here comes the kickoff, and what now is just a 1-score, 6-point game. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Here comes the Falcons offense. It's their first possession of the 2nd half now. And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a 1-score game.
And because of that pressure, because it's now a 1-score game, they know this is where you need to slow the momentum change, because otherwise that could overrun your team. You got to be careful right here.
From the pistol, they run it with Cook. Gets around it. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 98 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that one looked like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the second level because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the second level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down. He'll try again with the arm here on second down. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
They certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. He's going to look deep for more. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up fourth down. So they're forced to punt on fourth as this one's away. And he'll get credit for putting him inside the 20 as the fair catch is made right at about the 19-yard line. They'll score that a 36-yard punt, and the Bucs will get ready to go on offense.
Ready.
They'll start the drive with a give to White. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. The previous run, good for 9. Here's second and a yard. They stay on the ground with White. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Brandon, I think you and I were both raised the same way in the game of football. You run to set up the pass, but I think we've discovered in this NFL, a lot of teams pass to set up the run. And that's what they've done throughout this game. They've aired it out, thrown it around.
Now a loose football. The ball comes out, and the Falcons grab it. And this is going to be brought back. It's a scoop and score for the Falcon TD. And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure that they have it right. And the question, was the knee in fact down before this ball comes loose? So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. Ross looking to throw on second down. Looking for Godwin, and he's got it complete. 14 yards that time for number 14. Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the number 3 man in the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
Also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce those types of numbers.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Now a dump off here complete, and they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football, and the Falcons grab it. The 30. 10, 5, and this is going to be brought back. It's a scoop and score for the Falcon TD. So that's about as fortuitous of a bounce as you're going to find as it's scooped up and taken in for the touchdown.
And I love how you use the word fortuitous there, because as that popped up, he just happened to be in the right place, grabbed it, and found his way into the end zone.
So a big play there. Not only the fumble return for the touchdown, then they get the 2-point try. And, you know, for the defense, though, they were just over there sitting on the field. They had to rush out to try to defend that.
You know, it's funny. They actually practice situations that they call sudden change when the team turns it over. I guarantee you no one practices a fumble return for a touchdown like that, and now someone goes for 2. Really good strategy by them putting them in that situation.
To throw is Ross. Throwing to start the drive. He's got Njoku, his big tight end. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A well-executed 22-yard gain. And that last reception puts him over 150 yards. So tough to cover a big tight end like that.
It changes the chalk, as one of my coaches like to say, meaning the normal things don't apply. All right, used to say, okay, there's a tight end going out. We're either going to put a big linebacker on him or maybe a safety and call it a day. Now, because of the strength of that position and the sheer number of catches that they make as well as their dexterity, sometimes you have to put a cornerback on him because he might be the primary guy going out for a pass. It changes what they do defensively, and it's usually not good for the defense.
And he's brought down here just outside of the 20.
Okay, ready?
First down, here's White. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. Opting to run again here with White. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on 3rd down. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Ross now. Off play action. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Keenan Allen, a 14-yard touchdown. And the Buccaneers are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the 3rd. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And they're within 7 now, 28-21. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Atlanta offense now ready to take over here. And their lead cut in half by that touchdown a moment ago. They are up 7 as they begin this drive 1st and 10. Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 109 yards rushing now for Cook, and this is a 1st down. He'll look to throw. The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating the defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off. Back now in Tampa. The Falcons on 3rd down. 2 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5. Eluding the pressure right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Joe Tryon able to record his 5th sack of the season. The Falcons send out their punter as he's on here to punt it away. And a nice job here to down this one right on the 5-yard line.
You hate to give the ball away here in the 4th quarter while you're just holding a slim lead, but that punt, absolutely ideal. They pin them inside the 5-yard line. They give their defense a really nice opportunity.
They start to drive with White, and he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it. It's 2nd down.
That 1st down play, all you want to do is wedge out any type of space and try and create enough room. If you have to run the punter out there, he can successfully complete the punt.
Yeah, didn't get a ton there, but at least some positive yardage. Off play action. Ross out to his left. And his throw is incomplete.
Well, the connection they've had has been excellent today, but not on that snap. I think he was asking just a little too much as he extended that play, hoping for one more completion with it.
Open man has got it. It's complete. A big play that time for Tampa Bay. And even 40 yards
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
Now whistles here before the snap. Looked like one of the Bucs may have moved. So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. The false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Operating from the gun, Ross. And that is incomplete. The tight end, David Njoku, the intended receiver. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, that's a defensive coordinator's got to be happy with that result. They took away all options.
Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack. They push him back 8 yards that time on 2nd down. Just not much a quarterback can do there, CD. The pressure was in his face almost instantaneously, led to a very quick sack. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's going to look for Allen now on the deep ball. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Here comes the Buccaneers punter now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And a fair catch signaled for and taken just outside the 20-yard line. A 40-yard punt, no return. And it will be Falcon football. Falcons 1st and 10 here as Ritter gets them ready at their own 22. He'll start by handing it off to Dalvin Cook. And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. That'll bring up 2nd down. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Cook now off the read option. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. 119 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Another tote for the workhorse this afternoon. It's Cook. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Ready. Striker, 3-3.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football, and it's picked up by the Buccaneers. And they're going to be set up in the red zone at the 15.
Well, that takeaway, partner, right there, that's a combination of coaching, execution, and absolute belief. Because a lot of guys will look at the scoreboard and go, this thing's pretty well done. But they still thought to themselves, if we can make a play, we give our teammates a chance to win it. And that's exactly what they did.
And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave them with a 2nd and just a few inches left. They'll go up the middle with White, and he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7, but first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal. White will get down close to the goal line, but not in, as he'll be marked down at the 1. 2nd and goal from the 1. Looking to throw. Ross. Godwin's got it. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. A 1-yard touchdown pass. And the Buccaneers are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter. So that drive for 4 plays. And it's Chris Godwin who finishes things off with a touchdown reception. So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23. The Falcons offense set to go. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. They've got a second down now as they search for a score to break this tie. 2nd and 11. London holds this one in. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. First down now, but the clock continues to move. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. I guess you can't be afraid to take those chances late in the game. He tried to fit that one in there. Nice job, though, defensively.
But to your point, it was a nice job of knocking the ball away. But you're also right. You can't be afraid to take those chances. That means your guys going downfield to catch the ball, they've got to elevate their game and come down with these in order to keep your offense moving.
Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. Cook up the gun. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, 2nd down. Now a second timeout called for by the defense as it comes with 1:25 left to go in the contest. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. They run it again with Cook. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. A potential field goal if you're thinking about that, almost 55 yards from here as they try to get closer on 3rd down. 3rd down, here's a run by Cook. And some room to roam now. Touchdown, Falcons. Dalvin Cook, 37 yards. And the Falcons answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the 4th. Extra point right down the middle, and they will take a 7-point lead. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. So now the Bucs down on the scoreboard. 1:14 to go. A possible crippling loss to their playoff status in the balance, barring a late score. Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete. The way he's thrown the football today, almost a surprise when he doesn't complete a pass like that there, but he needs a few more to get his guys downfield.
Well, the way he's thrown it leads him to believe that he's going to get those completions. And that means the guys going out for passes, they'll run even harder because they expect it as well.
Flush to his right. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. He'll look to throw. Finds White, and he's going to be brought down short of the first at about the 31-yard line. And now we'll get a stoppage here. There appears to be an injured Falcon on the field. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and that'll be just about all she wrote for this one.
Blue check. Smith red. Black up. Yellow.
The Falcons in victory formation as they take a knee.
Ready up.